Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Toys in My Closet. I'm your host, Hebot, and today we're going to take a look at none other than the brand new Amazon exclusive G.I. Joe classified Blue Ninja 2-pack. And this is a brand new take on some of the ninjas from the Articulations clan with Storm Shadow. I just don't know if these were ever interpreted, if there was ever an interpretation of these characters in another G.I. Joe line from the 3 3/4 inch or, something like G.I. Joe Extreme. I don't remember, I'm not sure. So I'm just trying to be as open and honest with you guys as possible because I'm not sure. Anyway, this is one of the first pieces that's coming in the window, or not window, but the enclosed box with just the artwork, as you can see. And if you notice, it has the nice foil where it's nice and shiny, and you can see that it has the promotional shot of the figures there, the G.I. Joe on the bottom, Blue Ninjas, ages 4 and up, Hasbro, and this is number 51 in the line with the Cobra symbol because they're Cobra Ninjas. These are the specifications of what they master in. Then you turn it around and it shows you another product shot of the figures with another product shot where it shows all of the accessories that each figure comes with and what belongs to who. And then on this side is another shot of the artwork, if you see there, that they did for right there for the figures in a different angle. So it's kind of exciting to see this in a new packaging, but at the same time fearful, because if this was sold in retails, it could be easily swapped out and you could be getting the wrong pieces. People are just exchanging it because they know it's closed and they won't get, they can get away with stuff because a lot of the customer service people don't really know what's supposed to be inside or not. And they don't really check, to be honest, because they'd be so busy with other stuff. So anyway, it's nice to see the artwork. I think it's really nice. I think it's really a good looking piece, but unfortunately it's not something that I can personally store because I don't have the space, so I can't keep the boxes. But for those of you that are mint on card, I guess you're in for a treat because it looks really good. So guys, sit back, relax, have a digital drink, and enjoy me for the rest of the ride and review. Hopefully you'll like what I have to say, and we'll see what these figures have to offer and see if they're worth the time or the money that was spent. This is a Hasbro, I believe, Amazon exclusive. I don't know if you can get it at Hasbro Pulse, but I think it's an Amazon exclusive at the moment, so you can get it there only. So I was able to pre-order it when it first came out, and I just shipped out early. So I'll see you guys real fast in a blink of an eye. Hey guys, welcome back. And now we have them out of packaging. And here they are standing in all of their glory. As you can see there in front, they look very similar, but also very different. Obviously, we'll start off with the female Blue Ninja. And you can see right there that she is really nicely detailed, and this is kind of the blue, more of the blue that is used for the Cobra Troopers. This is not really a nice blue, but you can see it's nicely done there with her mask, her eyes whited out with the Cobra symbol on the headband going down, and she has the the robe or the gi, if you will, on the top with a little shade of a darker royal blue with kind of a cream white on the neckline, going down all the way down on her arms onto her belt that you see there with that, like that cream, as well with the little overlay on top here of from the gi going onto her crotch area, going down to the feet with the baggy ninja-esque pants, knees, all the way down to her shin and ankles, and you see her boots there as well, with the nice royal blue, and then the royal darker blue on her hands as well. And this is from the back. She got all that nice detail lines in the buttocks area and on the shoulder areas, and if you can see here on the back where the elbows are, it's like an elbow guard, part of the suit kind of for protection, since ninjas fight mainly with hand-to-hand combat and swords, you know, and stuff. And then you see that it has like the ninja-esque style toe boots. And this is the body they use for that character, the female Japanese character in the G.i. Joe Snake Eyes movies, which I didn't pick her up. But this is the body book they use with a brand new ninja female head sculpt, which I think looks better, way better like this. Now, this is, I hope, indicative of what they're going to do in the future with, let's say, Jinx. Because Jinx should look very ninja-esque, but in red, with a different style, more traditional old style of ninja's outfit, like the, you know, traditional ninjas wear. And then, of course, we have the blue ninja here, which is the male one. And this is basically a complete reworking of the red ninja that was sold over a year ago. Same exact body buck and, you know, overlays, but it's got nice blacks, royal blues, ivory whites with some silver there on where the shurikens are. His eye and mask are black. Same thing with the black headband with the cobra symbol. His eyes are also whited out. Then, as you can see in the shoulder arms and the forearm guards, all royal blue with gloves, details in the belt, and the sheath here for the knife or the sword. The two holes in the back to you know, put in the scythes. I forget what they're called. And then obviously the frill, you know, the what you call this, like the, oh my god, the overlay waist dress that comes down. I forget the actual proper name for it, with the frills going down here on each side with blacks, nice shiny black looking leathery with the matte blue, and then obviously the legs, the pants, and you see all the detail lines in the suit with, and then the boots. Again, familiar territory, because we know what he looks like. He's the same exact buck and mold for the Red Ninja. Biggest difference being in a different color deco, which is not bad, because, you know, you could make more characters out of these. And as we know, in the vintage 3 and 3-inch line, and 3-quarter line, they did multiple ninjas in teal and red and I believe blue as well, and black actually, for the vintage line and the 25th anniversary. So regardless, you know, it's a good way to introduce more ninjas, but just using, you know, different color decos to make them look slightly or somewhat different. All right, so now let's go take a look at the accessories that these two characters bring. Okay guys, and here we're going to check out the accessories. And as you can see in the box, it comes with another box that looks almost like a I guess it would be like a suitcase of sort, and it has the cobra symbols with the logo, with the number 51, which is the number of this set in the figure line, number 51 series figures in the set. So let's take it out and see how it comes in, and open it up, and then we pull this out, and you can see there that it comes in little, you know, separate packaging. So I have to open these. Let's see. How do you open these? Give me 1 second. So let's get a pair. I'm going to consider this real quick. Cut this open really fast. Okay, so we have 1, 2. Oh boy. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Okay. 5. And put this here. I don't know what this is here. What's this? This has to be something else. Well, okay, and a sword. So I believe these go with wow. Because I couldn't get the help. All that happened. It's the exact same reason why I said, please help me with that. Tell you. Sorry about that. Everything fell. Again, I believe these are for the female blue ninja. And this is what she comes with. And then the other one here. I need the other box, please. Cut this open. And this should be, yep. This should be the accessories for the blue ninja, which should be the same exact accessories that came with him with the red ninja, and if you do remember correctly, with the oh boy, the snake eyes, right? That's what it is. The snake eyes convention exclusive one. The hand, all the weapons on the rack. That's exactly what it should be. And these have some paint work on them, which is really cool. As you can see, you'll see in a minute here. This is kind of annoying trying to take this out while doing this review, but it is what it is. This is the new method of madness that Hasbro has implied or adapted to the new box and packaging of these G.I. Joes that come in enclosed boxes. So there you go. There we have it. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick look. So she brings the arrows with the sheath, which this is from the Arctic Ninja Storm Shadow. The sheath for the sword, which is also from the Arctic Shadows Storm Shadow. And this is also the sword. You see it's got the nice silver gunmetal with the hilt in the royal blue. Then he also brings the actual mountain climbing, equipment, or to climb up. This is from the Arctic Storm Shadow, and this kunai, I think it is, or I think it's kunai. This is also from the Arctic Storm Shadow as well. And then she brings this extra portrait, which is actually painted really nice. It reminds me a lot of the Okami dog or wolf from the Capcom video game. And you see it's a mask, supposed to be a mask over her actual head, but it's a separate head. And then you got over here the sheath for the 3 swords. The shorter blade sword, same thing, painted with that gunmetal silver, and then the bluish on the hilt. Got the longer one, which I forgot what's the name of that. They all have individual names. The sides, the ninja sides. These are all just in the same color. Excuse me. Two of these kunais, I think they're called. Again, I could be wrong. Right here. And the two ninja axes. Also in the same color. One solid gray piece. Brings this Boaro, which I think is the one that comes with Arctic Ninja. Sword and Shadow with the blacks and the blues. And then finally, this extra head with this cool looking mask with the blue or the gold eyes, white fangs, black horns. It's also supposed to be a mask over his actual head, but again, it's a separate headpiece. So, a lot of accessories with this two-pack. I think it really makes the purchase worth a little bit more of the price point, because it is about $44 for the two-pack, but it comes with all this for each individual character. So now let's just look at the articulation for each different mold of these characters. So we start off with the female blue ninja first. Her head goes left and right. You see that the neck is on a double ball peg, so it moves individually. It goes down that much, goes up this much, and has a nice range of tilt. The shoulder goes up that much, completely 180, a single on the elbow with a swivel. Then you have the arm or the wrist, which goes up and down, and then obviously swivels. Same thing on this one. I think it goes up and down also. Then you have in the torso area, you have a nice ball peg, so you can go left and right, forward this much, hyperextend back like that. Nice range of movement. Then on the waist area, she has a swivel. Then the legs split like so, with the drop down hinge, the thigh swivel, a double on the knee, and then you have a boot swivel, forward, back on the foot, and then you have the 4-pin rocker for the rocking. So she can kick up that much with no problem, and then she can kick back like so. Also with her, it's cool because it has 2 points of articulation within the torso and the waist, but they're hidden, so it looks really cool, and it's nice range that you can do for some nice dynamic posing. And if you notice that her pins on the arms are pinless, but on the legs they have pins for whatever reason. But that's blue female ninja articulation. Now let's check out blue male ninja articulations. So here is blue male ninja, and his head goes left and right. He can look down that much. He can look back that much. I believe it's also on a double ball peg, you see there on the neck. It moves individually. He has tilt. as well. His shoulders go up that much. You have the butterfly, 180 degrees, bicep, double on the elbow, the swivel on the wrists, hinge up, hinge down. He has the crunch, goes down that much, goes hyperextend back very much. Then he has the waist swivel, and he has a little bit of tilt there on the waist. He can split like Van Damme very well, very much so, with the drop down leg hinge or pins. The thigh swivel, double on the knee, boot swivel, and then on the area of the foot goes back that much, goes up this much, and then forward pin rocker, plus a boot swivel, like I said. So his range is just as good as the Red Ninja. It's par for the course. So you can get really cool dynamic pulls with the blue male ninja. So now let's take a look at them both with their accessories on. And first, here we have Blue Ninja with the other portrait on, as you can see, and all of the accessories on him, which he has almost a place that can host and house almost every weapon, as you can see there, which is really cool. You got the sheath here, and then his axe, and then I put the portrait on him, which he looks really cool and dynamic and dangerous. And if you want to see what it looks like with the other head portrait, we'll just kind of remove this one, and it's a little hard to do, and then place this one on him, and you can see that he looks very menacing and badass with that one, because again, this was his original design to begin with the Red Ninja. And to just show, I'll do a little comparison, and we'll put a Red Ninja next to him here, and they look really, these guys look really cool together like this, because the two colors, they contrast each other really good. And you see there how the Red Ninja stacks up next to the Blue Ninja. They look pretty cool, in my opinion. They look pretty badasseria. And just to give you more comparisons real quick, here we have some other ninjas. Like, I would have liked it to be this blue. This is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Blue Ninja. You see how that blue pops there and it's really ultra blue. That would have been cool to have it that blue, but it isn't, so it is what it is. I do have an Articulated Ninja. That's almost the same color. And that's from Articulated Ninja, which looks really good together too. Then we also have the one from the Power Rangers Turtles crossover with Power Rangers. This is a Tommy Foot Soldier Ninja from Lightning Collection. As you can see, he has the open mask or face, which is really cool. But there it is. Give you an idea. And then I have let's see, then we have Jinx Boom Boom from the Overwatch which he stands pretty cool. This is from Hasbro, the Overwatch Hasbro set as well. I'm trying to stand him, but his feet has like these little plague things on top. There you go. And you see they look almost the same scale and size, but they look pretty cool. So now we'll take a quick look at the Blue Ninja with her accessories. And so here is Blue Female Ninja. And I know you guys are probably like, why do you keep calling her Blue Female Ninja? It literally is what is called on the packaging, the Blue Ninja set. They do not have individualized names. I do not know why, but that's how it is. And as you can see her with all her accessories, she looks really cool. Even though these accessories are from the Arctic Storm Shadow, they look really cool on her. Fit really well. And the way her portrait looks with this face, it actually looks really cool. I'm considering in just displaying her with this mask and having her like this, because she just looks so cool with the mask like this. It works really well, believe it or not. I mean, I'm quite surprised. And I did notice that she does have a butterfly. I didn't show that earlier. I'm sorry, guys. But it looks good. It looks really, really cool. She displays really well with this mask. I think, you know, either way you choose will be really great. But if you do want to see, because I know that's probably more than likely what you guys want to see. If you do want to see her, you know, with the other head, I will change it right now in this very instant. I'll just pull it off like so. And then put the ninja head, regular one, and as you can see there, she looks really cool though. She looks really cool also. It looks really good. Her with all the accessories on and her, you know, battle action form, like so. Push this up a little bit. Her battle action form ready to, you know, to get ready to start destroying stuff, basically, like a female ninja that she is. Which looks really, really badass. Her legs are thin, like they're very lanky in the bottom, so that's why it's kind of hard to make her stand, you know, the way she's supposed to display her correctly. Well, she looks dope. She looks really, really cool. So let's put something next to her to kind of compare. And the only female ninja I have is this Power Rangers Lightning Collection Pink Ranger Female Ninja, which she also looks dope. Very ninja-esque, but this is all I have. As far as female ninjas, there's not a lot of female ninja figures. That's why I think this is so cool that they introduced another female ninja to, even though it's from G.i.joe, but in any shape or form, as far as figure form, I think this is really, really cool that they did this, because there's not enough female ninja action figures. Female ninja. So I show you that as a comparison, and then I can bring in maybe Storm Shadow, just so that you can see. He looks next to her. He stands a little taller than her. And then maybe I can bring in a a Kamen Rider Kuga, Red Ninja from Kamen Rider, which would stand a little smaller, about the same size, because this is a SH figure arts, so they'd stand about smaller scale. But you see how cool it looks next to each other. It will look cool on a shelf displayed, right? Let's see. I'm trying to see what else I have here. Let's put it next to Tila. Even though Tila is not a ninja, but from the Master of the Universe Revelations. Let's put her next to Tila, as you can see there. Female to female action. Right? A little bit there. Yeah, next to Tila. And then just for the heck of it, because the female, let's put what's her name? Princess Leia Organa in her Ewok celebration outfit from Black series. You can see how small she's next to her. She's a very small figure, this Leia, I tell you. Very small. Oh boy, she's out. So you know, that's what she looks like there. Next to her. And let's see. Let's bring in. Let's see. Maybe to fit the bill. Maybe the G.i.joe is another female character. The G.i.joe Classified series. Lady J. That looks really cool too, but she still stands a little shorter, so it is what it is. So you know, that's pretty much it as far as comparison with the with other female figures or ninja figures. Like I said, don't have a lot of ninja female figures, but it is what it is. So just to put it side by side, let's bring Blue Ninja in. And there you go. There you have it. This is how they look like next to each other, side by side in comparison. So what I'll do now is let's go to the end of the review and my final thoughts on this set and what I think of it. So here we go, guys. Here is the Blue Ninjas from G.i.joe Classified on the turntable. And basically, my final thoughts is very simple. It is a awesome set, especially if you never had any of these ninja characters, whether it was from the G.i.joe movie with Naruko, I think was her name, or the Red Ninja himself in Classified. I think it's a good reuse of both molds to create new characters. I think with the addition of the two new portraits that are more very Japanese style-esque in tradition and what they mean, the mask makes it even more impressive because they look much more different, even though it's pretty much the same. They come with a great amount of accessories, the extra portraits that look more ninja style. And they articulate really well, and the colors of it, even though it's much simpler with less detail and no wash to them, they still look really great and painted and detailed enough where they still kind of pop on a shelf, right, so to speak. So I think it's a great set. The price point, I think it's fair. It's about $44, I think it is, or $40, depending when you get it. I got this from Amazon. I think the total price with the tax and the shipping was $45. So not too bad, about $22.50 for each figure. And I like the fact that they added an additional new female ninja into the world of action figures. In this case, G.i.joe Classified series toy line, because there's not a lot of, like I said, female ninja characters in toy form, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they have all the ones from Power Rangers, which I could have probably brought out and made a comparison, but I didn't have one in hand. And G.i.joe has a lot of female representation, from Cover Girl to Lady J, you know, to Baroness. I'm definitely looking forward for them to make Jinx, because I think Jinx is going to look really awesome and stand out really, really well once she comes out, because she is a ninja and she is female. So yeah, I think I give it a thumbs up. So that's my real honest opinion. I think you'll definitely like it, and it's worth the price and they did real good use of reuse of a lot of things with a little extra new stuff here and there to make it feel kind of fresh and still new. So guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below with a like or a dislike, obviously with a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Share this video with someone you think might like it. As always, thank you for all of you that continued with your continued support to continue my channel and sustain it, because without you guys my channel would not be where it is or sustained. I'm very grateful for you guys, and I'm completely humbled, and I thank you guys very much from the bottom of my heart. For all you guys that are new to the channel, that come by and stop by and check my stuff out and like what I do, I hope you enjoyed it enough that I've earned your respect or your attention that you'll keep coming back. Maybe you'll subscribe, maybe you'll join the He-Bot family. Remember, if you do subscribe, I do consider you now part of my familia. Because you know, I know you didn't have to, but I'm humbled if you do. As always, you can find me in all types of social media outlets. I'm on pretty much all of them, which you can find me. It's all down in the description below. And if you guys would ever like to help me out in any way, shape, or form from the kindness of your heart, there is a way that you can do so. It's not mandatory. It's only if you can and want to. It's down in the description below with my PayPal and Patreon information. And lastly, if you guys would ever want me to, you know, highlight anything or, you know, basically showcase anything, review anything, and like I did here, and you want to donate something to the channel for me to do so, it would be more than an honor and more than a pleasure for me to do so. I would be completely humbled to do that. Just hit me up in one of those DMs on social, and we'll work out the particulars. Okay, guys, this is your host, He-Bot, signing off with another episode of Toys in My Closet. This was the G.I. Joe Classified Blue Ninja 2-pack series from this classified series. You know, I think they're great. So, guys, continue doing your collecting because it's what you like to do. But remember, do it being respectful and being considerate to others in these trying times. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.